Hi there and welcome to this video where I'll be showing you on how to improve your branding with email marketing. Therefore you create more trust and also more customer loyalty. So first of all, who am I? My name is Jip and I'm the founder of ecomflow, where we helped over 450 webshops with achieving good results with the email marketing automations. So the point of discussion, how to reduce the chances on blocks and holds. Next up, we're going to why trust is everything, no trust versus high trust example. And we're also going through some statistics of the impact of good branded email marketing, especially made for dropshippers. So why trust is everything? What is the reason that someone buys from you? That's because they simply trust you. Trust is the fundament in running a successful e-commerce store. Great email marketing plays an important role in this. So why is that? Because good trust results in better customer lifetime value. Therefore, you earn more with less ad spend, more returning customers. With email marketing flows, it's all on autopilot. Lower chance on blocks and holds because you increase the trust from the customer. Therefore, the customer doesn't open a dispute. Therefore, you lower the chances on blocks and holds. More revenue plus higher profits because you of course have a better customer lifetime value. Therefore, more scaling potential because your store is there for a longer time. Therefore, you don't have to open up new stores, etc. Therefore, there's also way more scaling potential. So right now I want to ask you a simple question. Left side, you see an email, and at the right side, you see a different email. Now I want to ask you this question. Which email, in your opinion, shows more trust? Is that the left or the right side? So I give you a moment to think about it. And that's of course the right side. At the left side is an email from a competitor of us. And at the right side is email that we created for one of our clients. So why does this email generate more trust? First of all, it's a clear header with a USP above the fold. And why is this important? Because the thing that the customer sees at first is above the fold. So they open up their phone and the first thing that they're seeing is the header with the logo and a nice picture. That already resembles more trust for the customer. The other one is an added logo for branded look and branded feel. So why is this important? Because all the big brands also implement like a logo on top. Therefore, just replicate what the big brands are doing. Because at the end of the day, it's basically what the client expects to receive is what you should send. Then you know it will work. And the second point is of course a nice hero image with very clear and short messaging. Therefore, it's immediately very clear for the customer what the email is about. And it also gives them more branded feel because we're adding a nice picture, like a nice lifestyle picture, which of course resembles the dropshipping website, making it look more branded. And then of course, the third and last one is a clear footer. Why is this so important? Because when someone already scrolled through like the whole email, our last chance to basically upsell or give the customer even more trust to go for a conversion. Therefore, we're adding USPs for better conversion. We're also, sometimes when it's like a conversion email, we're adding the best sellers and also a very clear navigator to eventually get more trust from the customer. So they will come back for or another purchase or for like a new purchase. And of course, in the footer, we're also going to implement a logo. So of course, it's all nice, but what are the results of our emails, our branded looking emails? So at the right side, you can already see some results, but we're going to take a look at it later. First, we're going to take a look at trust and brand credibility. Even though we're not a brand, we're a dropshipper, but still we can gain a lot of trust from our clients. So consistent branded emails build customer confidence, leading to fewer disputes. So what is then important? Having a strong branded email marketing template, align your emails to match your branding. So think about like fonts, images, etc. Have a personal email approach and also decrease the buyer remorse. So that's basically that the customer regrets immediately after purchase. So we can decrease that by sending them updates about their parcel. That's also a very important one. Make sure that your parcel emails look good. Otherwise, you immediately lose the trust of your customer. So then at the right top side, tip from Jip, how to improve your branding. First of all, make sure to send emails that gain the trust of your customer. And yes, this is also possible with dropshipping. How? Use brand colors and fonts consistently on like the whole email marketing setup. Add a logo in the header and both the footer of your email. Use very clear copywriting that especially fits your audience. Make sure to not write too long of a text because trust me, those people aren't interesting to hear like your whole brand story. They're just there to shop and you basically want to minimize the distractions. And also one very important thing is try not to send too much emails. Sometimes I see people that have like a abandoned checkout of like 10 emails but trust me, that also doesn't work. We tried it, but in the end, the unsubscribe rate increases. Therefore, your sending reputation gets worse over time. And if your sending reputation gets worse over time, you eventually land up in the spam. And that's the last thing that we basically want. And then the last one, don't send emails too quickly within the flows. Why is that? Sometimes we see like abandoned checkout, which will be sent like after 10 minutes after they abandoned their checkout. That's just basically way too quick. It looks a little bit strange for the customer, feels a little bit pushy. Therefore, the customer unsubscribes. When the customer unsubscribes, the sending domain gets worse over time, and therefore you will end up in the spam inbox. Those are basically like a few basic tips to already improve your branding and to also make sure that your email marketing works properly. So then at the bottom side, you can already see some nice results that we achieve for like a few of our clients. Here there you can see at the left side, 15% extra revenue when someone does like 315,000 in monthly revenue. And also below there, 25% increased revenue. And at the right side, the customer retention is 12%. And on the other side, it's around 9%. So as you can see, even with dropshipping, email marketing works very efficiently. So what is the conclusion of all of this? Send emails that the customer expects to receive. So just send them branded looking emails. That's the thing that converts the best, because at the end of the day, trust is the key to be a successful dropshipper. So now it's time to improve your branding. So I want to thank you for watching this video. My name is Jip Geuken and I'm the founder of ecomflows. And if you still have some questions left, you can just always email us at hello@ecomflows.io, or you can send us a WhatsApp on the number listed below. Or if you want to stay in contact, you can just always message me on X or follow me on X, whatever you want. And I hope to welcome you soon at ecomflows.